Hello and welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are currently working on science. I'm going to supercharge science to a point where we're just going to research and research and research. So, I do want to get rid of this big cluster up here. It's just a massive base. But, am I getting big biters and stuff already? Good lord. That is really not cool. Alright, so take care of this base. For now anyway, got it done. Now we can get back to some science. Alright, so where were we? So I need to figure out how I want all these slabs. So I'm figuring like have a belt of red, belt of green, a belt of blue, and a belt of purple with the labs in between. Just have that be able to be expanded however fast it can be. I don't want to put them on half and half because, you know, as efficiency goes up, as God modules go up, we're going to need a lot of them. So I want the belt to be double-sided, and I want these to be expandable too. So what I'm thinking is get this going up. Take care of that. And then let's build some more labs. So I have one, so let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Grab that one. I want to put this up a little ways, like maybe up here. That'll give me the ability to do green science, and then blue science will be over here, and then purple is pretty easy, so that's, I'm not worried about that. So this here, I might just put these back to back, so probably put this like this, and then work out where the gaps need to change, but for now, that looks pretty good. And I need some belt, and I'm going to need a bunch of inserters. These are going to need to be longs. Let's get 10 of those. I do have one already, so I can start the process. Let's steal one of these and put it here. Alright, we're starting. Let's let's do armor. Oh, this is just plugging away. I don't know if we get upgraded science labs, but that would be nice. Might not have the right mod installed for that, but so let's just keep on moving. I don't have quite the amount of inserters that I wanted, and this manual crafting is just painful. So maybe after this one I'll do the first level of manual crafting speed. That should give me a good boost. I'm going to want these gems to get me, that's quite a ways away though. Alright, so I'll do this. That's 100 of those. But in the long term, it will be worth it. Oh, I can do another one. Yes. I've got 2 more of those. Oh, this manual crafting is painful. So yeah, I'll be able to extend this. I mean, just keep going up and up and up with it eventually. And once my assemblers get upgraded, my belts get upgraded, it should be a pretty straightforward process to keep it going. These are so slow right now, but that's to be expected since they're 0.5 crafting speed. All right, I've got the last one of these. I've got, yeah, I knew that I was gonna have to redo these. So let me place these first. This one, this one, this one. I know I made 10 of those. Let's cut this off there. Let's do that. That's a good spot. So the tops are the better spot for that. And the greens will go on the inside. And the blues, oh, blue science is so painful. So now I've got 10 research labs going all at once, which is what we want, because that's just a little bit faster. I might be able to go a little bit faster than that, but I don't want to push my luck, so to speak. Let's get started on greens, because we're going to want greens as soon as possible. So let's go to production. Let's get a few of those. Copper is keeping up, which is good. And now we're going to be using some iron, so let's sort the iron out here. So initially, we're going to want the iron to come up. In the future, once I have more smelters, more lines of smelters, I'll have a top line smelter come down and basically be devoted strictly to gears. I mean, for now, we're going to have to make do with what we have. This has a belt symbol, but there are no belts in there. It just bothers me. Okay. I do have some undergrounds I can use initially. Okay, so let's do this. So this is nice and balanced. Oh, I put that on the wrong line. Typical. So this is what I want. I want two of these. So this is nice and balanced. One edge takes off of one side and the other one takes off the other side. So keeping it like this will actually keep it pretty balanced in terms of where it's being used and how it's being used. So let's put this one on the bottom. Like that. And we have gears. Well, we will have gears as soon as I power those up. I know it's pretty bare right now, but believe me, we will eventually have all 4 of these lanes with the maxed out speed belt all being moving, all being drained as fast as they can be refilled. So we need a bunch of inserters. Let's get it powered up. I'm going to want 2 inserters on each one of these to make one. So it's just a little bit more efficient that way. And 1 comes out. 2, 2, and 2. There we go. Gears. Gears are being made. So that leaves us with greens, which is transport belts and inserters, which requires circuits, which I don't have. Usually in these first initial stages, I will craft the circuits on site just because it's a little bit more convenient that way. So belts are easy. They're just gears, basically gears and iron. Inserters are easy. They're just basically iron gear circuits and iron plates. So 2 of those we're able to bust in. One of those we'll make on site. So let's get some belt going. And crafting speed upgraded. Wow, that is way faster than I thought it was going to be. That must be I don't know how that was so fast, but I like it. That will allow us to not waste so much time dinking around with. So let's I'm gonna need water. That's optics is good. Oh Lord, that is way faster. So let's do, that's green, military. Yeah, those are pretty cheap. Silver, shotgun shell. Electronics is definitely something that I'm gonna want. It only gives you a smart inserter, but it gives you access to a lot, so we like that. So the belts I'll do on one side, and the inserters I'll do on the other. Belts are easy. They're just a chain of, I'm going to keep away from that a little bit so I can extend it if I need to. I want, just like there, only add a space like that. So this is going to be something like this, with belts coming in with iron, and then this will be stone. And then iron comes down right here. So I know this is on the bottom. It will be better. So we want 1 more of you, 2 more of you. See how much better that is? When you can craft fast, you're not sitting waiting all day. I mean, I know people might look at that and say it's cheating, but you're not really cheating. You're just able to be more entertaining, I guess. That's the way I look at it. Alrighty. we have belts. Let's put the belts on the belts. Okay, and the next side, we want 2 inserters. And inserters are gears, plates, and circuits. So this one is a little bit more gnarly, where we're going to want gears, plates, and circuits. And circuits, I'm going to use the I like the fairly standard circuit production. I mean, it's literally like this. I do like that. That is what I use. One is, why don't I have copper cable? Where's my copper cable? There it is. I moved it. The other is this. And I needed to. These need to be iron. How do I want to do this? So these are basically like this. There, there. And these are going to be like this. And greens, good to go. Oh no, not greens. What am I thinking? Derp. Inserters. Why am I finding inserter? There. I'm still getting used to the new icons for everything. These icons up here. So electronics is finished. Automation 2 will give us the blues, which will be so nice. And we can actually start making those right away. Right away. Now, I need underground belts for iron, like this. And I'm going to need some more resources. Like that. So these belts, this will be copper. This will be iron. Stone, I'm not sure how much stone I'm going to need at the end of this. I don't think blues are electronic. Let's see, red circuits, smart inserters, batteries, and steel. So they don't use any stone. So this might, the only other stone that I'm going to need along this line is when I actually start crafting the belt chains that I use. So I actually need some more stone. Okay. And iron plate. Of course. Give me all your iron plate. And produce a lot of belts. I know this is going to be an insane amount of belts, but I need them. I'm not quite at the red-blue belt stage. I mean, I try to go a little while with the yellow belts, and then I get it to the point where I can actually make the fastest belt, and then I upgrade everything to the fastest belt. That way I'm not upgrading it multiple times, but it can be hard, you know, when I get to that point. I mean, the first thing I upgrade is the the process of getting more of those belts because it's so slow that it's just very difficult. So this needs to be iron. This needs to be copper. Oh, of course. So you there, you there, you there, and you there. And power. So we have 1, 2, 3. Try to be a little symmetric here. So one here, here, here. There we go. So this is sort of like this, only way more complex. So from here, we need, and I'm not actually, oh, I need gears. That's right. I forgot about gears. I totally forgot about gears. So we're going to do this. Of course, I need these to be reds. And I wanted that line to be like that. I need a splitter. Okay, and some more of these. Again, I'm going to want an extra space in between. And I need automation 2 is finished. Let's get some inserters. I don't use the long-handed burner inserters, but just get it off of there would be nice. Okay, what are you missing now, iron? Oh. And it's slow right now, but we will pick up the pace soon enough. I can assure you. Green. Just like that. So it's expandable. I mean, it can add quite a bit here. It can go 1 down here and about 2 or 3 up. And believe me, when we get those fast assemblers, that will be plenty. I need 4 of you. Which you're going to take off, put on, put on. And then 4 of you. You're going to put on, take off, take off. And 1, 2, 4. Yeah, power is doing fine. We are not worried about power. It's one thing I didn't want to worry about, is just constantly adding power. Once we start upgrading the factories to be faster, we're going to need to start upgrading the smelters to be more, because we're just going to be consuming a metric ton of resources. Absolute metric ton. I mean, as soon as my first major circuit production gets built down here, all the copper goes. I could build 3 or 4 more coppers and they would all be sucked up with the circuitry as soon as we get up to like red circuits. I mean, blue science cripples the production. So we have green science being produced. I might even, that is a lot of resources, but let's go pick up as much iron as we possibly can. So iron. Okay, we have iron, we have copper, we have belts, we got more wood than we can possibly imagine. Wood will be used. The advanced mining drills actually use rotors, or different kind of rotors and blades, and those consume vast amounts of wood. So one of the reasons we have tree farms installed is for that particular purpose. Advanced, we could actually do this right now. We could actually give ourselves a little bit of wiggle room. Tool belt would be nice. Let's do tool belt. Why are we not doing tool belt? Oh, I don't have the inserters. Let's start with fast inserters. I think it's time to do fast. Now that we can craft faster, I think it's time. And these just take forever to do. So let's craft 4 of the slightly faster. I mean, it's technically 50% faster, but and then let's craft 4 more. Like that. Bring these up. We can do, oh, of course. So we want to pull, no, pull, push, then push, pull. It's like that. And I'm not seeing why that is doing that. Oh, I'm used to slightly bigger. That's those two. So I'd literally need another pole right next to the other pole. That's not cool. There are a little bit more greens going down the line. I mean, reds will be hurting if I just push research after research after research. It just won't have a chance to catch up. But otherwise, this calls it an episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video where we will try to research as much as we can, and minus the train.